This is exactly right.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye. The Hulu original series Furious is now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+.
Starring Emmy Rossum as Alice Black, Furious follows a rookie FBI agent on the hunt for Catherine, played by Lola Pettigrew, a mysterious and calculating female serial killer.
While Alice upholds justice, Catherine kills for it, terrorizing the rich and powerful men of New York in her pursuit of vengeance.
With secrets that change everything, Alice discovers there's a thin line between hunter and prey.
Watch the Hulu original series Furious.
Now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
Goodbye.
Sometimes the hardest part of therapy is just getting started.
For real, which is why having help that's flexible, accessible, and easy to fit into your life matters.
And that's exactly what Talkspace is designed for.
Talkspace therapy and psychiatry is covered by most insurers, and most insured members pay a copay of $0.
Part of the mission of Talkspace is to provide quality care that is accessible and affordable, whether or not you're insured.
Talkspace has really made it just a kind of no-brainer to try therapy. If you're nervous about talking to someone, if you're nervous about the money, if you're nervous about leaving the house, you don't have to deal with any of that. They have covered it. And for me, like, that is the best way to get into therapy. Take all the what ifs out.
You know you got to do it.
You know you do.
As a listener of this podcast, you'll get $80 off of your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com/MFM and enter promo code SPACE80.
That's SPACE80. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com/MFM and enter promo code SPACE80. Goodbye. Hello.
And welcome
To My Favorite Murder.
That's Georgia Hardstark.
That's Karen Kilgariff.
The end.
And wow, what a week it's been.
Wow, these past 14 days are so just perfectly 2020.
I mean, coming to a close of this godforsaken year. Hoping 2021. I don't know. Yeah. How's it going?
Good. I mean, as good as it can be going, you know, well, all things considered. I think a lot of people wrote in on Twitter last week about how sad they were that at the end of the minisode there was no Elvis meow.
Right. So Elvis, my cat of 16 years, passed away last week. I do think we should continue to put the meow, repurpose old meows at the end, don't you?
Totally.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We don't need to leave those off. It's part of it.
He did the work. I mean, it's been recorded. It's why we're recording all of this so that it can all be reused in the future in some way.
Let's get him those residual checks. You know?
For real. So you're taking all the way to the bank.
Yeah. So I just want to thank everyone who reached out and who thought of him, and he's just been such a huge part of my life, and so many reasons why I've been brave and happy and like laughed for so long. And so the fact that he brought other people happiness too and made them laugh and, you know, means so much to me. And I think he's, it's just so weird to have him gone, you know, after so long. And I'm so lucky I had him for as long as I did, but it's just so weird that he's just not around anymore. But, you know, everyone who reached out made me feel so incredible. And we did this amazing thing that you and Denton had suggested of putting
cookies for Elvis on the website. So you could buy a $5, non-existent cookie, to raise money for the ASPCA. And we raised $30,000, which is
so much money.
I just can't believe. And it's just such a beautiful tribute to him. And I just appreciate everyone's thoughtfulness and what an incredible community this is that comes together. And, I feel lucky to be a part of it.
Yeah. I do want to take full credit, but it was completely Denton's idea to put that. Because Denton texted me and said, so many people are writing in and on the fan cult and on, social media saying, where should we donate or get something together? It's like, the funny thing is we had to really start putting that together quickly, because the second people start talking about it, it's like they're irritated you haven't already set something up.
I mean, all these other people, some other people were doing it on their own already, and some people were like, buy this print and I'll donate all the money for it and all
Immediate.
These beautiful portraits people were selling me. People were selling me portraits.
How much did you pay? That seems like they're taking advantage.
Shitty, right? No, just the beautiful drawings that I have of him, and all over my house are Murderino memorabilia of Elvis, which is beautiful and hard, but it will be easier, as time goes on. But yeah, it's really, just another example of how incredible the listeners we have are. And
they're big animal people to begin with. So this, I think, got a lot of people where they live. And there was a lot of people kind of telling stories, people that lost their pets this year. And it's, it's been a hard enough year for everybody. There's lots of loss this year. So I think this was kind of one that even though he was 16, he still seemed, it's like he sounds great every time you hear him on the show. It's like, only you knew the truth of his health and
but I do want to say he was okay up until the last minute, really literally the last 2 days. And he wasn't in any pain. And, we had this lovely, nice lady vet come and, while he was on my lap, and we couldn't have been luckier to have him so long and have it be, a peaceful passing, and then have the huge amount of support that we had. And so I'm really grateful for that.
Yeah. And 16 years is so long.
Well, do you know that's a pet? That's what I asked him for. When a couple of years ago, he got sick and had these kidney issues and almost died. And I just said to him, I just need 16 years. Just please give me 16 years. That's I don't know why that number just, I had a cat live to be 20. I was like, I need 16 years of you. And literally 2 months ago, he turned 16. And then he just started to kind of go downhill. So,
so he understands English. You're saying he spees English.
That's right. Just he was
and knows numbers.
Loyal to the end. I don't know. There's just something special about that to me. And so, he was a very special cat.
Yeah. Yeah. And now he's going to live in infamy. I mean, you kind of can't ask for much more. Yeah. He's legendary.
Yeah.
Legendary.
How about he lives in infamy instead of infamy?
You didn't hear about the bank robbery? Yeah.
That would be so cute.
I know. He would just kind of sneak in. No one's paying attention.
Little bandit.
The one teller can't explain what's happening.
Right. It's so hard to describe what he looked like. Oh, that'd be adorable.
Oh, I mean, I don't, it's what's funny is you've said, it's you so actively loved that cat. You always pulled him into everything. You always wanted him to be front and center. So it's not like people don't understand how much that cat meant to you, how central he was to you. It's you both kind of lived it. So that's why it meant so much to people, is because they knew how much it meant to you, because you always made that really clear. So, I think it's really kind of nice because that's your vulnerability and you basically sharing a part of your life with people and, and that's what happens in life.
He made me so happy, and I wanted everyone else to have that too. And I think it worked. So but life, it feels different now. And I don't know. So then I got a call from you like a week later. That's bombshell city.
So then I couldn't stop laughing, even though it's truly one of the worst things that's happened to me lately. My dog George had pulled her ACL. So she's been limping. She's basically been hopping around on 3 legs for about a month. And when I first took her to the vet, could kind of put her foot down every once in a while. And then she, over a couple of weeks, stopped doing it. Then I noticed her behavior was changing in different ways. Finally, she stopped eating. So then I had an appointment set and I was like, can we move that up? Because something else is going on. So I take her to the vet and then it's all COVID set up. So she gets taken in and I'm just sitting in my car in the parking lot. And then they call me and the vet says, your dog has bone cancer. And so then I have to decide basically, and he's like, basically, we can amputate her leg or you can put her to sleep.
And your dog, what was it, 14 years?
She's almost 14. And I believe I've had her 8 of those 14 years. Yeah. Very dark, awful. Of course, I picked the surgery. And then I had to call Georgia laughing, going, you are not going to fucking believe what I'm about to tell you.
You were like, I'm not stealing your thunder. I'm not trying to one up you.
I literally said, I don't think we can tell people about this because I'm going to look insane. I'm going to look
like you're stealing my spotlight.
I can't let her have it for a minute.
She can't have her sorrow spotlight. I need my sorrow spotlight.
Oh, well, I want sorrow too. Well, anyway, I'm lucky enough to be able to say George May is making a full recovery.
Good
she
girl.
has 3 legs. We're renaming her Pirate George. It all suits her very well. And she's actually like, she was loopy the first couple days and it was kind of a bummer and scary, obviously. Very weird. But like on day 3, she popped up and I looked at her and went, do you want to eat? I have to spell it because she'll fucking jump up. And then she just was like, it was like she was kind of back to normal and running. She's not, there's no kind of like in between, rehab part of it. She's back and she's fine on 3 legs.
Well, I'm not in pain anymore. So who gives a shit? And just
so,
doing her thing.
Yeah. So let's go up and down some stairs. Yeah. So yeah, Georgia's, she's had a life adjustment, but she's doing great.
I'm so glad.
And so
let's space it out. Let's space it like a year apart, if we could.
Mean, that was that thing where it's just like, I was like, yeah, let's not record, and let's not just record for the rest of the year because what the fuck is going on?
I definitely appreciate
take a break,
having the week off, like a week or 2 off of like responding to people. It's like,
well, it's not a very fun. It's not. You were grieving. So it's just like, what are we going to record? You know what I mean? Like, that's really that's not what we do or how we do it.
Well, I'm glad George is feeling good. I have a photograph for you of some cookies that Vince and I made for the holidays, and we're going to bring you, and you might just get a photograph because we've been too lazy to leave the house to bring them to you.
Oh, don't. The last thing I need is cookies, honestly.
I thought you'd appreciate the laziness of it. If anyone's going to be like...
Text them right over.
Right.
Text those cookies.
Yeah, I might end up eating them and sending you the photo of them.
I mean, I feel like also it's just, I feel like if I think all of America needs to fall down and take care of themselves this holiday season. Everybody needs to lay on the couch, start a Netflix series that you don't even care about, eat what you want, be nice to yourself and to other people, like take it easy, put down social media. Everything is hysteria. Everything is insanity. And like, we've had a full year of it. Yeah. A year of it.
That's really my plan for the next 2 weeks is just to be gentle with myself. And I will say, so I haven't, of course, wanted to watch all the dark, deep, depressing shit that I normally want to watch. So I've been watching. Yeah. The Comeback has been a real,
the best,
real great distraction with Lisa Kudrow. Of course, I highly recommend if you need a distraction. It's a little cringy.
Man, that's a good show.
But it's so fucking
a little.
good. A little.
It's horrifying.
The whole point is that it's cringy, but it's because Lisa Kudrow is such an incredible actress that she just makes it that way. It's a great show.
It's so subtle. Yeah. She's like, the things she's doing in that show, it's
overt,
so real.
It's like overtly subtle somehow.
Well, it's very realistic. Yeah. It's just like she's clearly, I think, thinking of a specific person and someone she knows or whatever, but it's just like you never think about Lisa Kudrow, the actress.
Never.
This person, Valerie Cherish, is such a real person. Yeah. And you're just like,
gripping,
white knuckling it. Yeah.
From the from her, her house, the set of everything about it is perfection. So definitely watch The Comeback if you need a nice distraction.
Yes.
From everything.
It's a great series.
Yeah.
Now, did you watch The Stand?
No, I haven't watched it yet. Is it great?
It's good. It's funny because, you read, there was a lot of, reviews of it. And people kind of like playing it down. And then when I went to see it, I was just like, what are they talking about? It's better than ever. Like, I love this thing. So I think I've been waiting so long since like the first time we did an ad for it.
Yeah.
I was so excited. But it's great.
It sounds like a perfect distraction. I love that.
It's really good.
Okay, so another really pure show that I've really enjoyed and Vince and I are watching is Taste the Nation by hosted by Padma Lakshmi, who's just really smart, interesting woman. And she just travels the country, the nation even, just really tasting it, but like really authentic stuff, like finding out where burritos actually come from and why they were what they were. And it made us go into Boyle Heights to this like old school burrito place and get burritos because we just wanted to try them. It's like a really lovely show. And
were they amazing?
They were incredible. It's just meat. There's no like the whole like huge overstuffed burrito thing is like a current thing. It wasn't that way before. It's really fascinating. So she does all those interesting cultures and tells you about them. And it's just like it's a nice distraction show and it'll make you really hungry. And then maybe it'll make you like search out some authentic food in your town, which I think is always a positive thing.
Is that a Netflix one too?
Yeah, that's on Netflix. I hope. Let me double check. And I love Top Chef. So Padma is like a favorite.
I've never watched that show.
Shut your face.
I can't.
Karen, you're going to love it. I can't believe that because it's great.
I never have. Maybe. I think it's just one of those ones that I don't know, it got by me somehow. And then people would talk about it and then I didn't know what they were talking about. So then I was like, it's not for me. Because I missed it.
So Taste the Nation's on Hulu with Padma.
That's Hulu.
You have to watch Top Chef. It's like one of my favorite competition shows.
Okay.
It's so good. Let me send you a good season. Like Richard Blaze's season is one of my favorites. You just have to, and all these characters and oh my God.
Now I did watch Iron Chef, which was
so good.
That thing was the greatest.
It's so good.
The original version.
Did you watch that way back when? Before?
Yes.
Me too.
Yes.
One of my, and even the like current one that's not just subtitles is so fucking good as well. That was my dream when we were on Cooking Channel, is to be a fucking judge on Iron Chef. Yeah. And it never happened. I was heartbroken.
Wouldn't you have to have your own restaurant or
I had
somehow
a Cooking Channel TV show? No.
Right,
I don't want to be a contestant. I want to be a judge. I want to taste the food.
Right.
Oh, they had all kinds of weirdos on that show. The judges were like randos. I could have been a judge.
You're like, why can't I be a judge? Oh, I thought the judges were, the original one that I saw like that, because I think it was like late night Food Network, wasn't it?
Yeah, like maybe even before Food Network was like Food Network, whatever. But yeah, they would have like, so the current one would be like, there'd be like a restaurateur and a cookbook author. And then there'd be like a random, like Steve Austin, the wrestler or something. Like it'd be just some random person who loves food.
Like, I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I feel I could have done it. And then one of my favorite party questions when there used to be parties was, if you could be a judge on Iron Chef, what would your like dream ingredient be? Because, it's like you have to cook with asparagus this week, or you have to cook with, like, what would your
like
best
squid ink
and worst?
And stuff,
yeah. Squid ink. Yeah. Gross.
There was always in those early ones it was Japanese, right? It was from Japan. There was always a thing where I was like, because I don't like seafood at all.
Oh,
so then there was always a thing where everything was where I was like, I'm glad I'm not there. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't have to smell them cooking that. But of course it was always, amazing.
Yeah.
That was the whole
The American version was cool because it'd be like eggs, but then it'd be like ostrich eggs and like roe and just like really interesting stuff like that. So I always thought that would be really cool. So I'm a little heartbroken that I never got to be a judge on that show.
Well, it's not too late.
I think it is.
That's what I got you for Christmas.
You brought back Iron Chef.
Yeah.
And I
called Bobby Flay. I said, Bob's, listen, it's for Georgia. She's been having a hard time.
I had drinks with Bobby Flay once at the Soho House because he was big timing us. No, he wasn't. We just really wanted to go to the Soho. Allie and I met him to like talk about maybe doing a TV show. And he was so lovely and a really amazing person. And then we saw him make his grilling TV show. And he's just like professional. But then we never heard back from him. But lovely guy.
You want to hear about a podcast I listened to?
Oh, yeah. I have a book. Go ahead.
Let's see. Well, a couple. I'll do it chronologically.
Okay.
So the first one I listened to that England's own April Richardson recommended to me when I talked to her like last month. It's a podcast called Chameleon, the Hollywood Con Queen.
Yes.
Did you listen to it?
No, but I subscribed. It's on my list.
Okay.
Is it amazing?
It's unbelievable.
Tell me.
It's unbelievable.
The premise?
Well, it's people who are not huge in show business in Hollywood start getting conned by this woman who calls them and books them for jobs in, I believe it was Singapore. Oh. Then they go to Singapore
on their own dime, kind of a thing.
On their own dime, because it's like they get talked into it. And there's a lot of parts of the business where it is that kind of thing of like, you get there, then our travel department will pay you back or whatever.
Totally.
There's a lot of that kind of stuff. And it like basically playing on the desperation of people of like, this is my break. Yeah. This is my big break.
Yeah.
But that's how it starts. And you're like, that's really fucked up. And then it begins to develop into a whole other thing. And it's really satisfying. It clipped along so fast. It's such an amazing story. Cool. It was unbelievable.
Chameleon. That one's like super trending right now. I have that one on my list.
I think it got really popular because the story it's like a Dirty John level story that like everyone, in the podcast biz, people are looking for like, what's the story that really has it or whatever. And this thing has like 7 stories.
And when they break while the podcast is recording and while they're reporting on the story and it breaks podcasty live, it's so exciting.
Yeah. Yeah. It has it all. So if you're looking for a new one, Chameleon, the Hollywood Con Queen.
Awesome.
It's amazing.
I'm into it. Is there another? What's the other ones that you're listening to?
Oh, then basically then I was kind of going along because lately I'm loving a scam story, a really journalistically investigated scam story, because I feel like, the more people are going to be in peril with money, the more scammers are going to be trying to scam people in all different ways.
So true.
But this one, it's called Smokescreen Fake Priest. It's by the Neon Hum, the people that did Dr. Death. Yeah. And it is, again, one of those stories where as you're listening, you're like, sorry, what is happening? What is happening? You find out.
Oh, great.
You will meet him. It is unbelievable. And
he just con the shit out of people into fake baptisms and stuff.
It's because, and this is, again, that thing where it's, he presented himself to be a priest that did Latin mass, and he was like a traditionalist Catholic priest. So he was like, because Vatican II in the 60s basically was like, all right, you don't have to eat fish every Friday, and you don't have to, like, the mass doesn't have to be in Latin and all that stuff. Yeah. But there was lots of people who were like, that's not the real thing if you're doing it this quote unquote new way.
You're not a real Baptist.
You just have to hear it. It's just like, it's unbelievable, but is that kind of thing of, again, these certain areas that scam artists always gravitate to because you do not question the church. Right. You don't question religion or religious leaders. Right. And those people scam people like crazy. Yeah. It's amazing.
That's awful.
Yeah. And then just the most recent one, I always rave about the CBC broadcasts and the Canadian, investigative journalists. I went back into the Uncover series.
Oh, yeah.
They're the ones that did NXIVM first.
Yes.
But they have now, I think, 8 seasons. There's so many good ones. And the most recent one is season 4. It's the cat lady murder. And it is... you have to hear it. It's just another one of those ones where it's people scamming old people.
Yeah.
And the elderly. But that one's actually very, it's less entertaining and more like, oh God, this is such a bummer. It's so dark. The idea that people like prey upon and exploit the elderly and people in nursing homes.
And then it's like life-saving situations. I have a friend who that happened to. The bank called, quote unquote, called his dad and was like, you need to get all your money out of the bank. There's been a breach. Turn it into, Amazon gift cards and then call us and read us the number of the Amazon gift card. Like something so simple like that if you just called our friend, his son, and been like, this is happening, his son would have been like, that's a scam. But yeah, of course he's like, oh, this is an emergency, and didn't.
And they, you know what, in one of these, and I think it was The Chameleon, they interview that woman who I talked about her book that I love so much. And she talks about the con men. Her name's Maria. But they talk about that. That's one element of scam artists is it's always a rush. You're going to get the job, but you have to answer me. Yeah. You need to answer within the hour. It's the bank thing's happening. You have to do it right now. They create a false sense of, emergency. Like it's a big rush, and it's emergency and time, like you're running out of time.
Yes.
And that's how that's like step 1 of a scam is that you can't take 15 minutes to call a younger person and go, is this real? Right. Because you have to do it right now. Or to
even consider it yourself, which you probably would be like, wait a minute, I shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oy vey.
I know.
Oh my God.
I know.
Guys, send us your hometowns about scams that you've fallen for, that someone you know has fallen for, that you almost fell for, that you played on someone else. You can be anonymous. Yep. I want to hear scam stories, don't you?
Scam stories are they're amazing. Yeah. Well, yeah. And there's 1,000 podcasts that feature that, which you can listen to all of those too. But yeah. But also it's good to learn from other people. And that's another thing they talk about is people that get scammed don't talk about it because they're so embarrassed and they're so ashamed and they don't want anyone else to know. Oh my God, because people go, how could you have given someone $6,000? And it's like, if you thought you were about to get a huge job with this, the Hollywood con queen using these huge directors' names, you think you're about to get this big job where it's David Fincher shooting in this place or whatever.
And it's not like they don't have evidence. It's not like they're just like, great, here's $6,000. It's like that $6,000 is a couple thousand over a period of time. So you're already in it deep and they've given you evidence as to, quote unquote evidence as to why they're legit. And so you've believed those, which makes it easier to keep believing because you don't want to get scammed at $3,000. So it takes $6,000 to finally admit it, that it's gone.
Yes.
And even then you don't totally know. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. That's a good one.
So
Karen's needy.
I'm all about those scams.
Watch out.
Scams and flams.
I'm reading a book. Well, so we were also, the other thing we were watching was just bad Christmas movies.
Yes.
Karen, have you seen the movie Family Stone?
Oh,
I've never seen it. Yes. Vince and I watched it for the first time and I feel like I'm going to anger half the murderinos.
You will. This is a very divisive film.
I didn't know this. I didn't know anything about it. I had never seen it. And then I looked it up to read all the negative reviews and all there was is positive reviews.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to say, what a movie. Wow. Wow. What a movie. I refuse to fucking indict myself.
Well, I will indict myself because who gives a shit? Yeah. What's funny is you missed the staff Zoom meeting where we had this discussion.
No, you didn't.
Yes, because someone recommended it and then Katrina.
Guys, we have these, can we just say our okay, we have staff meetings every Friday morning with the now huge, exactly right, employees. Like we have 11
Huge
employees.
to us.
That's
Yes.
huge. That's
It's
a whole
huge to
business.
us.
We
Yeah.
have 11 employees and everyone kind of fills each other in on what's been going on that week. And now we've started doing this thing at the end where you just recommend something. Usually it's a TV show or a book or whatever. And I was gone the week that Elvis passed away. And so I fucking missed this conversation.
You missed the Family Stone debate.
Oh
it
my
was
God.
hilarious.
No, tell
People
me
were like,
everything.
it was so funny. Well, I'm busting Katrina right now, but I think she would be fine
Yes,
with it
of course.
because she was just like, that movie is terrible. And then I started laughing because I'm like, I love it.
You do. I
do love it.
I could see it being one of those one afterwards where like, God, that movie, I need to watch it again. And then being like, okay, I get it.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's something about it that is, it's corny and everything, but there's a Christmas element to it. And I'm sorry, but Luke Wilson does it for me.
Hey,
and especially
fucking men.
right in that movie, he's almost like a surfer. Yeah, he's like Mr. Cash, and he's kind of like, he just immediately knows spoiler, but he immediately knows he loves Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, well, I'm in love with you. It's like the most natural kind of like love at first sight, but a boy doing it, which you never get to see in any movie.
Especially with an uptight woman, you know, like an uptight anal woman, quote unquote, where it's like, oh, you still, you know, you fall in love with her. It's not like she's quirky and falls down the bus stairs and then you fall in love with her, even though it's your sister, your fucking fiance's sister, which
it's your fiance.
That part lost me.
No, it's his brother. If it's his point of view, it's his brother's fiance.
Yes, but I'm talking
Dermot
about,
Mulroney, yeah.
I'm talking about, Claire Danes' character.
Claire Danes. Right.
Okay. Well, it's definitely a movie. And that's, we can all agree on that.
Movie for this. It is a movie reflective of Christmas or the holidays in general, I guess.
And then we did Home for the Holidays, with, of course,
Robert Downey Jr.
Thank you. And the
Holly Hunter.
Thank you. So that was fun. Hadn't seen those before. Oh,
yeah. So that's another great one, but it's a different vibe.
It is. What's another good one that's like, you got to watch it?
For the holidays, I think people always like to talk about on Twitter how, you know, like Die Hard's a Christmas movie. People, and now the joke has become on Twitter naming a thing that's a Christmas movie because there's one tree in the background or whatever. But the Ryan Reynolds movie Best Friends is one of the greatest. It is a LOL for real movie. They're
like undercover cops or something.
No, it's actually very, it's problematic for 2020.
No, they're all problematic.
Well, and so Ryan Reynolds, basically, it's like he's now a successful, like, I think he's supposed to be like a music agent or something, but in high school, he was fat and he had this best friend who he was in love with and she didn't think she could ever like him.
Yeah.
And then he goes home for the holidays.
Right.
But
and now an arbitrary number on a scale means that he's lovable and worthy of love. And
But see, he has this, he now is a Ryan Reynolds type. Exactly. Yeah. So then he thinks, now I got it. But he's actually kind of a scumbag. Oh. So she's like, oh, you're different. And it very much is like she actually loved him before. But you have to watch it.
Well, who's the she in it?
I can't remember. I'm so sorry. It's called Just Friend.
Oh, no. Look at his fat suit.
I know.
Amy Smart. Amy Smart. I got it first. You're fired. You're fired.
Damn it. I deserve it.
She's really good.
Okay.
She's really good. There are jokes in this thing that are, I laugh out loud when I watch this movie.
Okay.
It is legitimately a Christmas movie.
Okay, great. I'm doing it. I love it.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Thank you.
Just Friends. Just Friends. Ryan Reynolds. Never forget that Ryan Reynolds is the real deal.
Okay. And I'm reading a book called Good Morning Monster by Catherine.
Is it a children's book?
It does sound like that, huh? By Catherine Gildmeyer. And it's basically this woman, it's kind of a memoir-y type of thing. Catherine Gildmeyer is a therapist. And in the book, she presents 5 of what she calls her most heroic and memorable patients. So it's like 5 chapters of these patients that like transformed her as a therapist. So one of the one I'm listening to right now is like her first patient and like how hard it
how hard it was for this patient to admit that she had childhood trauma and understand that what she went through, even to to everyone else were like, girl, you went through some shit. But like, she was like, nope, I did what I had to do. But like, really, you were 9 years old and abandoned. And like, she just couldn't even handle it. So it's just, I think it's really good for people who are like interested in therapy, but don't know what it's like or don't know how to.
It sounds great.
Yeah. Like don't know how to break through with their own shit. It's definitely helping me where I'm like, oh, I think my life is totally normal. And my therapist is like trying to knock down these walls, but she can't knock them down. She needs me to knock them down. And so what am I, what tools am I not equipping myself with to knock down said? I've been watching a lot of HGTV too. I'm trying to have an open concept brain, and it's just really hard when the only
you want to put an island right in the middle of your personality,
but
so you can like, I can cook and then watch the kids do homework.
And all I have is ball peen hammer that I'm trying to fucking knock the wall down with, and it's not working.
You have to pull that drywall down with your hands, with your fingernails sometimes.
But I'm using a butter knife. It just doesn't make any sense.
That sounds great.
That's really good.
Good Morning Monster. I'm going to write that down so I can get on here and recommend it in 2 months. Good Morning
Monster.
That sounds great.
And then let's see, am I listening to anything else? The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. I finished and I'd fucking highly recommend it. That was the one I talked about last time about different generations of a family, but I didn't realize it was really like mother-sister relationships. That's really cool. So I like that one a lot.
Very relevant.
Like that's all I got. Anything else for you?
I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot.
That's 42 minutes. Oh, can I do one more cottagecore new obsession?
Please do. Is it cottagecore corner?
It's cottagecore corner time.
Let's hear it.
This one.
You made your own clock. Great.
I made my own time.
What?
This one combines dollhouses. Two of my loves, dollhouses and decaying haunted houses. So people are making doll houses, but making them like abandoned haunted houses instead of.
Oh, fuck yes.
How great is that? I think
that's
I'm done.
Genius.
I think I've found the one.
A bunch of people are doing
I don't know. The only one I found, it's called, it's an Instagram called Southern Gothic Dollhouse. And it straight up looks like the Haunted Mansion at fucking Disneyland, like cobwebs and, decaying things and like using teeth as like tile. It's just creepy and cool.
That's great. I like that. There's so much artistry that goes into that I think has never gotten the respect it deserves. Like once we talked about, could there even be mid-century dollhouses? Yeah. I get pictures of them constantly on Twitter now because there are a ton. Yeah. And like there are lots of people that are into it and do it and they're gorgeously put together. Like it's really cool.
And it's so funny because it's such a thing that's like, there's no they're doing it because they love it. Like they're not going to do anything with that dollhouse. It's not like you're going to walk in their living room and be like, wow, you decorated it well. It's like going to be a dollhouse on a mantle somewhere that only they get to enjoy and Instagram.
Perhaps a child or two here
What? Why? No, don't bother. That sounds boring.
Get them away from there.
Oh, and then there's this guy. He's an artist named Ryan Thomas Monahan. On Instagram, it's what_the_hell. And he does the most incredible, like decaying cityscapes and actually did like an abandoned vintage McDonald's scene in full miniatures. That is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. So check out what_the_hell as well.
Actually, speaking of, but it's a little bit rando, but from the last time we recorded, we were talking about Murder on Middle Beach. And at one point I said, I don't know why it's called that.
Oh, yeah.
And Liz Prince wrote to me on Twitter at Comic Nerd NRRD, and she wrote, regarding the conversation that Karen Kilgare from Georgia Hardstark had about why Murder on Middle Beach was called that in last week's My Favorite Murder episode. Number one, the murder took place on Middle Beach Road.
Yeah, no, that makes total sense.
That was the whole tweet where I was like, damn it, Liz. But then there was an attached tweet to that, which I didn't for some reason take a picture of, but she basically said their last name was Beach.
Yeah.
And Murder on Middle Beach is Mom Beach. And then she wrote number 4, I'm a nerd. And so thank you, Liz, for that was help we needed. That was help we were asking for.
Yeah.
And it's so obvious now that you pointed out, but I never noticed stuff like that. I mean, clearly I didn't even retain the information that was the street they were on.
Me neither. And it was done in a non-showy, offy way, which we always appreciate. Exactly. And you were self-deprecating, which is always a ingratiating thing.
Well, that you're not getting. It's nice to not be yelled at.
Yeah. Are we done talking about ourselves for?
I think so.
50 minutes, 50 or so minutes.
50 or so. I mean, look, listen. It's nice to have company.
Yeah,
you can't take that away from me.
Speaking of ourselves, let's do exactly right news.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about some shows.
Okay.
Well, our new show, Tenfold More Wicked, which is our first limited series, like kind of docu true crime by the great Kate Winkler Dawson. It has actually been included in Apple Podcasts' top true crime podcasts, which is very exciting.
So rad.
And then just so you know, this season of it will be ending like at the end of this year, and then a second season is going to start next year. So she's done
on it.
So much work. She's got this stuff ready to go. I mean, she's an incredibly accomplished author.
Yeah.
And her books are amazing. If you haven't read any, look her up because they're so good. And so, she's got that content ready to podcast.
That's right. Speaking of lists, That's Messed Up, our SVU podcast hosted by Kara Klank and Lisa Traeger, is trending on iTunes, which is so rad. Thank you guys so much. We're glad you love That's Messed Up as much as we do.
Yeah, thanks for supporting it and subscribing and giving it great reviews. It really makes a difference.
It does.
For all the podcasts.
Yes.
Also, this week's episode, the legendary actress Marcia Gay Harden is the SVU cast member that they interview, which is just like, it's the coolest booking. It is, what an honor. It's so cool.
And speaking of Christmas movies, on I Saw What You Did, one of my absolute favorite Christmas movies is discussed, Scrooged.
Mm-hmm.
So check that. They also covered The Silent Partner. So check those. Check out I Saw What You Did.
That's another podcast that's doing really good.
Yeah.
It's been rating in the movie and TV category, which is very cool. And those Millie and Danielle are the greatest. Even if you're not super into cinema, it's such a great podcast where they just kind of talk about it's because it gives you great ideas for movies and why to watch them.
And it's like hanging out with your friends. So yeah, it's really fun. Then, freaking speaking of lists, the podcast Bananas was on Vulture's top 10 comedy podcasts of 2020, which is so huge. We are so proud of Kurt and Scotty. So make sure you check out Bananas. They have incredible guests. It's such a fun, lighthearted podcast.
Weird news. There's nothing funnier than weird news because it really happened.
Yes.
It's not just people talking about bullshit. They're reading you real, actual news articles from Florida and around the world. And they're really good stories.
Yes.
So get exactly right. Also, I Said No Gifts, Bridger Weiniger's wonderful podcast was featured on the iTunes new and noteworthy page, which was very exciting.
Y'all, we're trending and shit. Y'all, thank you you got to rate, review, and subscribe. Those are the ways we get on those lists, and everyone on the network appreciates those little bumps.
Yeah, they do. Oh, and also if you're still looking for something to watch, Steven and Sarah on the Percast talk about the Garfield Christmas special,
Emmy
the
nominated.
1987.
Emmy nominated. How dare you not say that?
I'm so sorry. A classic.
Yes.
An Emmy legend.
A perfect activity Garfield for the holiday. Whoever wrote this that
was another one that we talked about in the staff meeting because people were talking about remembering it, watching it when they were little, loving it, and it being really touching.
Aww.
Yeah. Garfield Christmas special.
Yeah. So check that out on the Percast.
The Hulu original series Furious is now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+. From Liz Merriweather, the Emmy-nominated executive producer of Dying for Sex and The Dropout, comes a gripping psychological thriller.
Starring Emmy Rossum, Furious follows Alice Black, a rookie FBI agent on the hunt for Catherine, a mysterious and calculating female serial killer.
It's Alice's first case on the job, and she's already bitten off more than she can chew.
While Alice believes justice is achieved through law enforcement, Catherine has lost all faith in the legal system.
She's taken it upon herself to terrorize the rich and powerful men of New York in her pursuit of vengeance.
As Alice and Catherine's twisted game of cat and mouse unfolds, the lines between good and evil and right and wrong begin to blur.
With shocking crimes, tangled relationships, and secrets that change everything, Alice discovers there's a thin line between hunter and prey.
Watch the Hulu original series, Furious.
Now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
Goodbye. There are some questions humanity may never be able to answer, like, what's the meaning of life?
Or even worse, what do I make for dinner?
Luckily, Hungry Root has one of those covered.
Hungry Root is like having your own personal shopper and nutritionist all wrapped in one. They'll take care of the weekly grocery shopping and recommend groceries and meals tailored to you.
Imagine a world where shopping, planning, and cooking food is simple and stress-free. That's a reality with Hungry Root.
Once you tell them about your goals and preferences, they fill your cart with personalized recommendations. And those recommendations get smarter as Hungry Root learns more about what you did or didn't like.
Most of Hungry Root's recipes can be made in just 15 minutes or less.
I complain about dinner and cooking and that kind of stuff constantly. And Hungry Root provides exactly the thing I'm complaining about's solution. Like they make a zesty chicken avocado sweet potato bowl that is exactly what I want at the end of the day, but would never, ever take the time to make. And with Hungry Root, it's just right there. It's waiting for you.
For a limited time, get 40% off your first order, plus get a free item in every box for life.
Go to hungryroot.com/MFM and use code MFM.
That's hungryroot.com/MFM, code MFM to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life.
Goodbye. Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and unforgettable moments that make the season so special.
Whether you're planning a weekend getaway, gathering with friends, or simply soaking up every sunny day, Pandora Jewelry offers meaningful pieces designed to celebrate your unique story.
From sun-kissed metals that catch the light beautifully to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra, every detail is crafted to help you express yourself with confidence and style.
Explore charms, bracelets, rings, necklaces, and more, thoughtfully designed to complement every adventure and occasion.
Each design moves with you, from beach days and road trips to rooftop dinners, golden nights, and every memory in between.
Layer your favorite looks, mark life's meaningful moments, and create lasting reminders of a season you'll never want to forget.
Find the pieces that reflect who you are and where this summer takes you.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold.
Goodbye.
Great
All right,
job,
let's get into
team.
this. We've done it.
We did it.
We're about to introduce, this is a quilt episode.
Yeah.
For you. Oh, wait, Stephen, who goes first in this quilt episode?
Georgia.
Oh.
Because the former Fan Cold exclusive live show, Georgia went last in that one.
All right.
Perfect. At least there's a logic to it. That's all that matters.
You can
Someone's
say
making decisions.
whatever you want, and I'll believe it. All right. Well, I'm excited about this one because it involves a heroic cat. So I feel like it's the perfect setting.
It's perfect.
Right?
So apt.
This was from a show in Pittsburgh at the Benedum Center on March 14th, 2019. So not that long ago.
Very recent.
Right. And this is the murder of Lori Ann Auker. Enjoy. All right. Amazing. We're going to do the murder of Lori Ann Auker. Here she is. That's what I didn't want you to click on. Okay. Lori Ann Auker. All right. So this story is Forensic Files fucking wet dream. Like, I'm not even kidding you. The producer probably pissed him or herself when they saw this. The episode's called Cats, Flies, and Snapshots.
Oh.
Someone was like, we got to get this out. Let's get this out and name it anything. And it's about, it's kind of like our theme that we like lately of pet heroes. There's a tinge of that involved too. That's right. So,
Who doesn't like a pet hero?
pet heroes.
But I bet the trend to come after pet heroes is going to be pet scumbags. Pets who have stolen from you. Pets who crash your car.
Yeah. Steal your change from your purse.
flip you off behind your back.
Okay, so Lori Ann Auker grows up in a quiet agricultural area known as Susquehanna. Whew. Thank you.
How many times did you say that in your hotel room?
3. The Susquehanna Valley in central Pennsylvania. It's about 100 miles from Syracuse. You know what? Okay. I don't know if you guys hate Syracuse. That thing where we go to a city and they like hate the next town over, but we don't know. So they start booing and we're like, why are you booing?
Yeah.
We're from LA. Okay. So she's a typical 80s teenager. She's a sweet girl. Her friends all say she's just normal and lovely. She loves animals and she wants to be a vet when she grows up. So she marries this dude, Robert Auker, right out of high school when she's 19. He's 10 years older than her.
Hot.
And he works in a, what'd you say?
Hot. It is. Man knows what he's doing.
It's hot when you're 19 and then you become the age that they were and you're like, what the fuck?
Ew, he doesn't know shit. But when you're 19, hot.
So hot.
So hot.
A 29-year-old wants to date me and then you become 29 and you're like, that's disgusting.
He just had a job. That's all I like.
But yeah, he had a car and a job. So they get married. He works in a warehouse. They soon have a son they name Matthew, and they need to make more money. So Lori, wanting to be a vet and loving animals, gets a job at a pet store in the local Susquehanna Mall. Yes. Okay. And this, this isn't a pet store like they sell pet products. This is the 80s, so they probably sell pets. But don't get mad. It's just how it was at the time.
I mean, you could truly get a monkey if you wanted. You could get a full-size Gila monster. There was bunnies. They were all in the same cage. You could pet them and then just put them back.
Yeah.
Touch your eyes. It was great. All at the mall.
Yeah. But she loved animals. That's where she worked. And she'd take her son, Matthew, there. He was like a little baby. She'd take him there whenever she wasn't working and he loved animals. And she just showed him all the animals and wanted him to like be friendly with them. Very sweet. Okay. So, after he's born though, Lori and Robert start having problems. And Lori's not happy because Rob is super controlling. She had to answer a million questions before she was allowed to leave the house. And
fucking old guys.
Yeah. Where are you going? What are you doing? How many fingers am I holding up? I don't know. I couldn't think of another one.
Just like, shut up and take your osteoporosis medicine, Dad.
And he used physical discipline when he was upset with his kid. So she was like, fuck this shit. Mm-hmm. They're fighting all the time. And so they separate after 18 months of marriage.
Oh, wow.
And Lori and her baby Matthew move in with her parents while Robert moves back in with his parents and he has visitation rights with Matthew. So let's get to the day of the disappearance. Oh, there's a disappearance, by the way. Let me show you the Susquehanna Mall vintage. I tried to find old photos of it, but it didn't work. Susquehanna Valley Mall. Here's this dick.
What? Is there a slight pronunciation difference?
Susquehanna. Okay, thank you. Susquehanna.
Jesus Christ. If you just wait till you get up here.
That's that asshole. There he is. Okay.
Seems so old.
He's 10 years older.
Gross.
Then what? May 24th.
May 20 what?
Nothing.
Okay.
May 24th, 1989. Your favorite year.
Well, it was right after my birthday, so I was still hungover. My birthday's on the 11th.
So Lori's getting ready to go to work. It's her normal shift, 4 to 9 at the pet store. And Matthew, the son, is with Robert that day. So she packs her lunch and leaves for work. And in forensic files, because they have to do foreshadowing, she picks up her cat and hugs it and puts it back down. And you're like, that's got to mean something.
Yeah.
Steven.
Stephen, what does that cat symbolism mean?
And this cat must have been fucking drugged because it was just like great. It totally let her do it in the TV show.
Could it have been like a Jim Henson cat puppet? Really realistic?
Yeah, I wonder how
Goodbye.
they got the cat actor because they couldn't have a budget for it. So they're probably like, does anyone on set have a cat that's super chill?
Could you just bring your cat and then we just don't talk about it?
Yeah.
Don't call the union.
We'll give him some CBD. It'll be fine. So, hugs her cat, goes to work. Okay, so about a half an hour later, there's a call to her house, and her dad picks up, and it's her boss. Where is Lori, of course? And he's like, what do you mean? She already left for work. So he drives the route, thinking maybe her car had broken down, and but he doesn't find her. Then he goes to the parking lot of her work at the mall, and he finds her car there. And in the car is her purse and keys. No, they're not. No, they're not. Nothing seems out of place, and her purse and keys are gone.
They're gone.
Yeah.
They're not there.
They're not there.
No.
It's the opposite.
Yep.
I had 50-50 chance of getting that right.
Hey, look.
Look.
You're still an all-star.
Thank you. Okay. And she's nowhere to be found, and her parents report her missing. Lori's disappearance fucking sends this small town crazy. It's like a conservative community, the normal shit. And they couldn't believe someone had been abducted in broad fucking daylight. So they canvassed the area, they questioned employees and shoppers, but no one saw anything suspicious. And they obviously immediately suspect Robert, her ex. But he claims he hadn't seen Lori all day. He was babysitting their son, that he went shopping, and then, I went to these things and I did this stuff. And they're like, great, goodbye. So, he has details and everything, and he said he bought a dishwasher for his mom, and she was like, it's true. So they're like, great.
They're like, great, we'll never talk to you again.
Right.
That's all we need.
So the public, police, family, friends, and volunteers continue searching for Lori with no success. But then on June 12th, about 2.5 weeks after Lori's disappearance, a woman jogging a few miles from the mall smells something bad. And she went to investigate, which means she was definitely an old school vintage murderino.
For sure.
Yeah. She went to investigate, and she spots skeletal remains in a ditch along a hillside south of an area called 7 Points. So the remains, hold it, but this is about to be bad. The remains are dressed in a jacket, jeans, and sneakers. So it's Lori's outfit, but it's skeletal remains at that point. And there's no skin. There's nothing to really to pinpoint how long she had been there for, but they are able to determine it's Lori's body. Okay. Oh God. Okay. So he sees it's Lori. He determines from, and this is all kind of new forensic stuff back then that they didn't really do anymore or yet. So, again, I almost had it.
You're there.
So, of course, they see cut marks through the clothes and on the bones and realize that she had been stabbed at least 7 to 11 times. And so she's identified by dental comparisons, but no murder weapons found at the scene. And so investigators bring in an entomologist to determine the cause of death or the time of death, which is kind of a newfangled thing where they check how old the bugs are.
Yeah.
Have they graduated high school yet or whatever?
Yeah.
And calculate that Lori's been dead for 19 days, which places her exactly the day that she disappeared. So then, police are then like, it's been 20 days. You know what we should have done, they say? Let's go and see if any of the mall stores had a camera facing the parking lot. You know what we should do now, they said?
Yeah. 20 days later?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So...
It's what they do automatically now, though.
Yes. You'd hope. Okay. So they discover an ATM, not an ATM machine, near the entrance of the mall.
Well, because it is ATM.
I wasn't, yeah.
Yeah, ATM machine.
That's right. ATM. So they find at an ATM, there's a camera basically pointing at the parking lot. It's been taped over, so it's super fuzzy, but they can still, I don't know, make it be seen. I'm not a videographer.
Oh, well, if you're not a videographer, you shouldn't be telling this story.
So they find the camera aimed in the direction of Lori's car on the day of her disappearance. The images just show a man making a bank transaction, and in the background, and out of focus, they see Lori's car pull in, and a person, and then a car pulls in front of her car, and an unidentified person is standing by, but they can't fucking see anything because it's super blurry. So state prosecutors asked the Pennsylvania State Police Lab and the FBI for help. Awesome. So the FBI asks NASA for help because they couldn't improve anything.
Yes, this is a first. We've never gone to NASA for help in the history of this show.
Fucking NASA.
Yeah, yes. And they're like, we mostly do moon stuff, so no, sorry.
But it makes total sense because they have this sophisticated digital photo enhancement technology that improves space pictures.
Yeah.
So they're like,
You just went from expert to non-expert in one sentence.
That's me.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah. They refer her case to a research scientist in the Ballistic Missile Field Organization, whatever. And so he uses a technique similar to the one that was used to determine the cause of the Challenger explosion in 1986. And he digitally enhances the black and white surveillance footage. Awesome. Now we can see it. I forgot to get a photo of it for you. But it's good.
It's like a spaceship and a guy kind of in slow motion coming down. He puts a flag. He jumps around a little bit. And there's an ATM machine in the background.
Yeah. That's how you know it's fake.
Yeah.
So they're able to identify the kind of car that pulled up next to Lori's car as a Chevrolet Celebrity, and they can even tell it was made between 1982 and 1985.
Because that's the only time Chevy Celebrities were made.
Is it?
I don't know. Have you seen one lately?
Yeah, there's one.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Hold on a second.
That's not the one, but this is one. This is one. Remember those handles?
Look at how they parked it in front of a mansion. Right. As if.
Tell me you wouldn't drive that.
That is the poor man's Volvo right there.
Yeah, that's true.
Look at it.
It's a gore. It's a beaut. It's a beauty. So they're like, let's look into Robert, Lori's ex. Does he own a Chevy Celebrity? No, but his parents do. Made in 1984.
Right in there.
That's it. Robert's parents tell police that Rob borrowed their car on the day of Lori's disappearance, and they sold the car a week after he returned it.
Interesting.
And neighbors were like, we saw him fucking frantically cleaning that car. But so just the parents had planned on selling the car to begin with, so they're not accomplices.
Right.
So it seems like he kind of knew that, and so took the car at the right moment because they knew it was going to be gone.
But then he's dumb enough to frantically clean the car out, like, in the driveway?
Yeah.
Rob.
Murderers. Come on.
Jesus.
It's so, like, the number one, every fucking murderer has a clean car. It's like the number one thing. Stop it. I mean, do it. Whatever. Stop it.
Don't start it, maybe.
Don't kill people.
What we mean.
Okay, but guess who had bought this car?
The celebrity? Was it a celebrity?
No. Oh, yes. A retired state police officer.
Yes. Hell yes.
So they're like, can we borrow that? And he's like, abso-fucking-lutely.
Here.
That's right.
Like, I don't know what I was thinking in the first place.
And
you can have it.
How sad is this? He bought it for his stepdaughter, who wasn't old enough to drive yet. So it's just sitting in the garage untouched, waiting for her to be 16.
Yes.
Maybe she like flunked her fucking driving test. You'll have the celebrity when you pass here.
I saw those wine coolers under your bed. No celebrity for you.
But stepdad, you're not my real father.
You're not my real father. You're just a state policeman that's really good at handling evidence. Hopefully. Please, God.
Okay, so they get the vehicle, they test it for prints and trace evidence. They don't find anything. There's no blood, of course, because it's been cleaned. But it hasn't been cleaned well enough because in the trunk, forensics people discover a couple little strands of hair. And they put it under a microscope. Guess what? It's fucking cat hair. Yeah. Lint roller. Get out of here, lint roller.
Suddenly, pet hair isn't so bad, is it?
No, it's not.
No.
And they also, find her a couple strands of her hair too, but they're able to know that Robert doesn't have a cat. He never lived with them when they had the cat. He has no access to a cat, it said, which is like, that's tragic.
Your Honor, he simply had no cat access. Not at home, not at work. He wasn't allowed at the pet store.
Truly my worst nightmare.
If you were denied cat access,
How many times have I looked at them in the cat cam today at home? 6?
16.
Probably. My dad's watching the cats, and when I first turned the cat cam on to stare at them, it like makes a noise, and I see him go, hello, like put his head in there. Hello. Marty.
It's a cat and dad cam, actually. You just catch him eating a handful of peanuts or whatever dads do when they're alone.
What if you can put cat treats in the machine. What if I just put peanuts in it? And to get Marty to come in, just fucking...
He's jumping up and intercepting him.
Fighting Elvis off.
What?
No, those
that's
are
not
for
the
me.
kind I like. Yeah, that's your kind. That's not my kind.
Just a mix of cat treats and peanuts.
George's Trail mix.
That's right.
Promo code murder.
Murder. Okay, so they arrest Rob for the murder of his estranged wife, Lori, and based on the cat hair evidence. And during their arrest, when they tell him, Rob said, "You've got to be kidding me." Fucking asshole. Okay, so prosecutors believe the surveillance photos support their theory that Lori was abducted in the parking lot. So they reconstruct the crime scene by the photos that NASA, did cool shit too.
Developed.
Mm-hmm. And they see that the Chevy he was driving was in the mall parking lot, and they see her kind of. It seems like she got out of the car to go to work. He who had the kid that day probably was like, "Oh my God, you have to come with me. There's something wrong with Matthew." So she jumps in the car because she thinks something's wrong with her kid, and then they don't really know what happens after that until she's missing. So prosecutors allege that he had two possible motives. First was that he had taken out an insurance policy on Lori and his son and listed himself as a beneficiary. And he took that out after they separated, which I feel like you need to prove you're still married if you're going to take out a fucking life insurance policy.
I know there's a lot going on in this country right now, but if we could, at some point, when the shit stops rolling, if we could take a look at these insurance.
I mean, arrest anyone who has an insurance policy for their spouse above, what, 50 grand?
10.
10! Yeah.
My guy fucking shot Grady Stiles for $1,500.
That's right.
I mean, fuck.
That's true. Fuck.
I called him my guy. That's embarrassing.
Your best friend. And the payout, the payout for criminal homicide was $10,000. You're psychic.
I mean,
Yes. Remember you just said that?
Yes, I fucking did. Irish psychic. Fear me.
And of course, the other was that they were engaged in a custody dispute over their kid. And Lori's boyfriend at the time, this dude Malcolm, says that Robert was stalking her. And Lori's mother had discovered two shotguns under her bed 2 weeks before she disappeared. And when she asked her daughter about them, she's like, "I'm fucking scared of my ex."
Oh, man.
Yeah. So one of Lori's friends testified that Lori carried mace in her purse in case Rob attacked her, and the supervisors at work would say he'd come stand outside the window and she'd fucking run in the back. And they would watch her leave work and walk to her car to make sure nothing happened to her. But nobody fucking thought, like, on your way to work in broad daylight in a busy fucking mall parking lot, like, it just doesn't cross your mind.
Yeah.
So a background check reveals that Rob had a troubled past. Shortly after marrying Lori, he's convicted of a DUI and serves a stint in prison. And while he's in prison, everyone, he orders a book about how to commit murder and get away with it in prison.
So they have like, it's almost like this Scholastic book series where you can just order. Oh, this Encyclopedia Brown, that's fun. Oh, and then also a murder book.
Yeah, there was no internet. There was no fucking book selling place.
I just feel like the warden should tighten that game up a little bit, don't you?
They did. They got it and they were like, no. But they knew he had ordered it. They wouldn't give it to him though.
Oh, good. They just put it in the prison library.
Yeah. When you have library access, you can read your book.
You have to earn the privilege of learning how to murder correctly.
So in March 1992, Rob Auker is found guilty of first-degree murder and kidnapping and is sentenced to death.
Shit.
But on appeal, the death sentence is vacated, but he will spend the rest of his life in prison. Yay.
Yeah.
So Lori's case and NASA's involvement is the first time digital video enhancement is used on a crime scene photo, making it a forensic breakthrough. And Lori's murder signified a scientific awakening. I'm reading from Forensic Files, obviously.
Yes, do it. I
in
support
the
it.
forensic world, and set a trend of utilizing this same technology, which is like pretty standard now. And countless crimes have been solved because of the technology used to identify and prosecute the killer of Lori Ann. And that is the story of the murder of Lori Ann Auker.
Nice. Wow. The Hulu original series Furious is now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+. From Liz Merriweather, the Emmy-nominated executive producer of Dying for Sex and The Dropout, comes a gripping psychological thriller.
Starring Emmy Rossum, Furious follows Alice Black, a rookie FBI agent on the hunt for Catherine, a mysterious and calculating female serial killer.
It's Alice's first case on the job, and she's already bitten off more than she can chew.
While Alice believes justice is achieved through law enforcement, Catherine has lost all faith in the legal system.
She's taken it upon herself to terrorize the rich and powerful men of New York in her pursuit of vengeance.
As Alice and Catherine's twisted game of cat and mouse unfolds, the lines between good and evil and right and wrong begin to blur.
With shocking crimes, tangled relationships, and secrets that change everything, Alice discovers there's a thin line between hunter and prey.
Watch the Hulu original series, Furious.
Now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
Goodbye. In the summer, healthy habits are easy to keep. Until you leave the house.
You walk out the door, and the next thing you know, you're barefoot and feral in a gas station candy aisle.
That's why Kachava makes it easy to maintain your routines.
Kachava is an all-in-one nutrition shake, and now it comes in new travel packs.
Every packet gives you a simple shake with protein, fiber, vitamins and minerals, greens, probiotics, omegas, electrolytes, and more.
They're easy to toss into a bag, easy to take on the road, and a simple way to stick with your normal wellness habits, even when your schedule changes.
Man, that Kachava matcha in the individual packs is like my dream snack. It's exactly what I need and want in between the like not great meals I'm eating for lunch and the snacks I would have had anyways that are terrible for me. Like this is something I feel like I'm treating myself when I take.
You're treating yourself to vitamins, fiber, all these things that your body really wants and needs and kind of craves that it does seem like it takes a big effort to get. So now you're getting it all in one packet and in a little drink you like.
Take your daily ritual with you.
Go to Kachava.com and use code MFM for 15% off your first order.
That's Kachava, KACHAVA.com, code MFM.
Goodbye. Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and unforgettable moments that make the season so special.
Whether you're planning a weekend getaway, gathering with friends, or simply soaking up every sunny day, Pandora Jewelry offers meaningful pieces designed to celebrate your unique story.
From sun-kissed metals that catch the light beautifully to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra, every detail is crafted to help you express yourself with confidence and style.
Explore charms, bracelets, rings, necklaces, and more, thoughtfully designed to complement every adventure and occasion.
Each design moves with you, from beach days and road trips to rooftop dinners, golden nights, and every memory in between.
Layer your favorite looks, mark life's meaningful moments, and create lasting reminders of a season you'll never want to forget.
Find the pieces that reflect who you are and where this summer takes you.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold.
Goodbye.
And there you go. Heroic cat.
Just the kind of stories we need these days.
Totally.
Yes.
And what about you? What do you have for us?
Mine, it's a classic. It's from Salt Lake City, our Salt Lake City show, February 16th, 2018.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Donner Party. I mean,
You gotta.
this is my Christmas gift to you, everybody. A horrible story about people wandering in snow.
Yeah, you did a great job of this one. I remember that for sure. And it's a perfect story for when everyone's snuggling in on this week that is Christmas.
Yeah.
Just be
Snuggle in and don't eat anything
Yeah.
for days and days and days.
grateful for what you have and thankful for
That's
your
right.
warm.
I really appreciate it. You're
right.
not a pioneer. You're not trying to cross the Great Salt Lake.
Oy.
You're not getting bad directions from anybody.
No.
Anyway, I'll let myself tell the story.
I'm first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
And so,
Great.
with the help of Barbara Gray and Emily Clausen, I present to you the Donner Party.
What? That is like next level. Dude. I'm impressed. Okay. Go ahead. You deserve it. I'm impressed. I just that didn't cross my mind. Can I tell you I have a bad memory of, I wasn't in the Donner Party, but
This whole thing brings up a lot of negative stuff for me. It's really hard for me.
when I did Drunk History the first season.
Yes, you did, everybody.
Thank you.
The best one. My sister Laura thinks it's the best one.
Oh, it's really good. It's the episode of, what are they called? Lewis and Clark. But what happened was that same night, they were like, we're going to get 2 in one night. So the second one was the Donner Party. And so 12 hours after we had started drinking and had done Lewis and Clark, then we started on the Donner Party. I don't remember a fucking thing. It was unairable.
For Drunk History?
I was hung over for the rest of my life. I broke up with my fiance, based off of, I was just like, no.
Shut it all down.
Bye.
Goodbye.
So maybe you can bring it back up.
Okay. Tell me when things start to come to you. Please stop me. Okay. Flashes of memory, smells, a single cigarette. I want to hear about every word of it.
Got it.
Okay. Did I just burp right into the microphone?
I didn't even notice, but now that you mention it, I think you did. Who's here for the first time tonight? Who's never listened to this podcast before?
The poor people that come for the first time because their significant other is a controlling freak. Oh, I'm so sorry. All
we know
of this
you
is
want to be home watching professional wrestling. We know.
Whoa. Okay.
All right.
There's a lot of details in this that I left out, and I'm not sure we're going to have about a 10-year range of accuracy issues. Now I just doubt every fucking thing that comes out of my mouth.
Why not?
And that's our brand.
Excuse me.
So it starts out, obviously, with George Donner, his family, his wife Tamsin. What a great name. It's his third wife.
Whoa.
Right? 1846, they're doing it.
The flu. It took them. It's the flu. Boom. 1846. Okay.
That just, I don't know why the flu made me laugh that hard. I loved it.
I think we have an oxygen tank. Off stage.
Can we have it on stage?
We said some weird things last night. What was the thing you said about the police line or something? I don't know.
Someone might know it.
Yes. What was it?
Hosky Restages.
Hosky Restages.
It was Hosky Restages.
Instead of to rescue the hostages.
It was like that moment when you're like, oh shit, I'm too stoned to be in this record store. That's what it was like. But up here holding a microphone with you all.
Much like tonight. Okay, go on.
Just like now. So this all starts April 14th, 1846.
Okay.
Quite some time ago. George Donner and a man named James F. Reed, they leave Springfield, Illinois, because it's all that manifest destiny shit. They're like, let's go to California. We've already killed it in the farming game out here in Illinois. Enough. Let's go 2,500 miles west, in wooden machines.
Word for word, so far the drunk history I did.
It's coming back?
Word for word.
This is exactly how you said it. Okay. So they forget it. Basically, the Reeds and the Donners have their own little wagon train, right? Then they meet up with a bigger wagon train. It takes them a month. It's May 19th. They meet up in Independence. They meet up with Colonel William H. Russell's wagon train. When they meet up and they all combine, it's 2 miles long.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And it's a lovely spring day. So then a month later, and there's so many deaths. I mean, like, these are people that just are out in the middle of nowhere with no doctors or provisions, like one slight bruising and they're fucking dead and buried next to the trail. So I can't mention every single person and especially child who died. I'm skimming. The Wikipedia page on this story is deep and wide, and I suggest you go there. It also contains the diary entries of a man, I believe he's something Breen. His last name is Breen. And he keeps a diary the whole fucking time the Donner Party is stuck at the old pass. And every day, while everyone around him, spoiler alert, is starving to death, he gets up and the first thing he writes in his diary is, beautiful day today. Oh. And like after the 11th one of those, I was like, fuck this guy, fuck these details. I'm not fucking naming every name. All right. So,
this podcast is not called this podcast is called My Favorite Murder.
My Favorite Murder. That's right.
Thank you. That's Karen Kilgariff.
That's Georgia Hardstart.
This podcast is not called My Favorite Dahmer Murder.
That's right.
So,
Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yes.
Look.
Listen.
So, just a quick reset. So then also they're losing leaders. Some person dies and then they're like, you're no longer allowed to be in charge of here. So, Colonel William Russell resigns and then a guy named Boggs becomes the leader. So then they start calling it the Boggs Company, which is kind of rad, you have to admit. A really good title. They all head to Fort Bridger, which is in the southwest edge of Wyoming. It takes them over a month. Oh shit. Hold on. We've got some pictures.
All right.
These are the Donners.
They look like a partiers.
That's George. What'd you say?
They look like partiers. The Donner partiers.
The one standing has her head cocked ever so slightly, like, yeah, I'm drunk. So what? It's the fucking 1850s.
Yes.
It sucks. And then here's the Reeds.
Oh, man.
Doesn't he look like Gabriel Byrne? Like crazy?
Don't know who that is.
The Irish actor, he's your favorite.
Okay. Oh, yeah. She
looks like the lady from Game of Thrones who nursed her child for too long. Doesn't she? The most haunting image I've ever seen in my life.
Ew.
So great. So now you know who the players are.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so you guys are going to recognize that when I start talking about it right now. Okay, so it takes them a month to get there. And on the way, this guy, his name is Lanford Hastings, and he starts spreading a rumor that there's a shortcut through the, across the Salt Lake Desert. So normally, they go I think actually Stephen made a map.
Stephen.
So check this shit out.
That's amazing.
Oh, sorry. Stephen pulled a map off the internet that someone else who read books and studied and cared.
Okay.
So they're starting over there far to the right at Fort Bridger.
Okay.
And they're supposed to go up over there to kind of avoid all the bad parts of the desert.
Okay.
But Lanford Hastings is like, psst, you guys.
Oh man, they named it after him too because they were like, fuck you. Everyone's going to remember because we're naming it after you.
That's right. No, he told everybody there was a shortcut and so George Donner and Reed were like, yes, our wives are bitching at us. This sucks. We need to cut at least 40 days off this trip. And everybody else in the Boggs Company, it sounds like they're all wearing vests with pocket watches, but everybody else in the Boggs Company is like, absolutely not. What are you fucking thinking?
Yeah.
Because, we know not only is it going around the worst part, but it's a trail. People have gone down it before.
Right.
Come to find out, Lanford Hastings had never gone down his shortcut before. So it was all just an act of love. He just believed in the shortcut. And he was trying to take some people down with him. So, so they end up, I just wrote. So they just want to get to California so they can finally get tan. That's a waste of time, Karen. Just write facts down and maybe it'll be a better podcast. Get the date right first. Okay. Also, just in life, keep an eye out for the Lanford Hastings because they're everywhere and they'll always be like, oh yeah, we're all going to go out. We're going to go to this restaurant. It's going to be great. And then you show up there and you have a party of 12 and there's only tables for 8 or whatever. And it fucks up the whole night. There's always a person that's like, I got this. And they don't fucking got it. And you have to keep your eyes peeled for these people and you have to overpower them. Because if they can't plan for the group, if they can't think for the group, if it's all centered on them, no way. Get them out.
Got it.
That is important to me.
Yeah. But okay, never mind.
No, you can, devil's advocate away.
Don't take a shortcut, you know?
So you're on my side.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
yes. Yeah.
The problem is, and this is the thing that's the overarching thing, as you know, as your mind deep down knows, is that they're fighting against time.
Yeah.
Because it's late spring going to summer, or maybe even summer. So they have to get past this pass before winter actually hits.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't want to Donner shame, but don't go. Don't follow this person you just met who probably smells real bad.
They all smelt bad.
I mean,
and following was the whole big thing. That was the thing. It was like, follow me to California.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Follow me for 2,000 miles.
Okay.
Get good at following me. Okay. So, hold on. Okay, so then they decide. So Reed decides to go and Donner decides to go and they elect Donner to be the leader of the group, therefore retitling the smaller group that took the shortcut, the Donner Party. Is that pterodactyl? Okay. Just trying to set the scene. Okay, so on July 31st, 1846, get that oxygen out here quickly. The Donner Party is comprised of 74 people, 20 wagons. They leave Fort Bridger. It doesn't go well. So it starts off okay. They're in Hastings Trail. He's like a couple days ahead of them. They're just following where he went. Everything's good. They're making good time. 5 days in, they find a note left by Hastings saying that the road ahead is impassable.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, sorry, we can only seat 4 people in this booth. I guess everyone else is just going to stand in the middle of the fucking restaurant with their ass on other people's fucking tables.
Or it's that thing where they're like, well, we'll break up and we'll sit and cheer. And then you're left with the people you don't really know and didn't work here for.
Yeah. You're not central.
Yeah, you were like, I came here for that fucker who
and
didn't
now
plan
I'm over
well.
here
and
with
now just sit with your
this
cousin
guy that you work with?
And his cousin.
Get out of here.
And then it's high tea. You have to eat tiny sandwiches. Nobody.
To be quiet the whole time. So James Reed and 2 other guys run ahead. They fucking meet Hastings. This is the best. Hastings walks them back. They go walk up to the top of a mountain. And then Hastings goes, okay, so we were going to go that way. Go this way this time. From the top of a mountain. He points to the new trail.
I'm tired just hearing about it.
I mean, hours and hours in a bumpy, basically on a picnic bench that's bumping up and down.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Thank you.
On August 30th, they reach Redlam Spring. It's the last source of water before they cross the desert. So they collect up, obviously, tons of water, ton of grass for the animals. 87 people, 23 wagons set out across the desert on the shortcut. On the third day, they run out of water. Oh, that was fast. I thought you collected up all the spring water. Okay. So it takes them 5 days altogether to get to the foot of Pilot Peak. They have lost 38 head of cattle on the way. What? Most of them are reeds. 4 wagons broke and had to just be abandoned. So people just had to leave their big old-fashioned trunk of shit in the middle of the desert. Should be, imagine if you found it.
Oh, so jealous.
It's old, like a handmade cloth doll. Oh. Blocks that the dad carved for the child.
God. But what if it has
porn?
I was going to say, what if it's got the flu on it? The flu, old flu bug that's been eradicated. You're like, porn.
Yep.
1980,
like,
18-something
what?
porn. Flu.
Face full of flu.
It's an episode of House.
Then they have to come back and inspect the trunk.
Right.
All the doctors, even though no doctor would leave the hospital for you ever. It's personal. It was supposed to take them a week on this shortcut. It took them a month.
Perfect.
Right? So just how you want. They arrive, they take stock, they realize they don't have enough provisions for the rest of the trip. So they send 2 young men, Charles Stanton and William McCutcheon, ahead to Sutter's Fort to request more. Sutter's Fort is like north of Sacramento, I believe. It's definitely in California. Isn't it? Pretty sure.
Make it up.
There it is.
Oh,
Yes, I was
there it
fucking
is.
right. Fuck all of you. Whoops. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean the last part.
How is this our job?
I know, it's so rude. I apologize. Oh no. Okay. So after fuck you, what was I going to say after fuck you? Okay.
They get there.
It's
What's it
I'm
like
gonna
there?
say it. So it's the beginning of October, the Donner Party, no time's running out. They have to fucking hustle up the Humboldt River. Somewhere around October 11th, Paiute Indians kill 21 of the Donner Party's oxen, which is kind of a great way to take people out. They just fucking killed a bunch of them. 18 are stolen. A couple more are wounded. So over 100 of the oxen are now
Can
gone.
we leave the animals out of this shit, please?
Well, and also the food and the way wagons
right.
get pulled sometimes.
Poor
And, like,
animals are like, this fucking sucks. We wanted to stay in Chicago or Illinois or where the fuck we're from. We don't care about the sunshine in California.
We're worshipped in Chicago.
Yeah.
They love us there.
Yeah. California is a bunch of fucking assholes.
For one second, I thought you had said support oxen. And I was like, that's the best idea in the world. Just fucking go into a sushi restaurant with a fucking bison. Like, I'm so stressed out.
Like emotional support oxen.
My emotional support oxen. You can't do shit about it. I have a little blue vest for it. And that is now the law in America.
He's just fucking ripping shit up. I don't know. What do oxen act like?
At
Totally.
Starbucks, they're just eating all the sandwiches. Don't stop it, Rusty. I told you no. Okay.
Adopt, don't shop for oxen.
Please don't buy bison anymore, you guys. There's so many stray bison.
Then fucking
So when Charles comes back,
it's gonna keep going.
he has 7 mules loaded with provisions and 2 Native American guides named Luis, maybe, and Salvador. And he also brings the good news that there's still a month. The Sierras should still be open for a month. They can still cross the pass.
Great.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
So
they're like, it's my birthday month. Let's fucking do this. This will be great.
I am going to live it up this month. I'm going to drink so many ladles of water. Don't even. So the problem is, on October 28th, a huge snowstorm strikes, and they're trapped at Truckee Lake, which is bad fucking news, because I went to college. In my short stint at college, there were 2 girls from Truckee in my dorm, and they were fucking scary as fuck. Like, I was legit scared of them.
Oh my God.
It's a serious area. So they're trapped at Truckee Lake. Snow starts piling up. They have to build shelters and cabins real fast. they can't move on. And this is where it becomes this horrifying Groundhog's Day of people trying to leave a place and climb a mountain and the snow coming and then them coming back. Ugh. It just keeps happening over and over.
But
and
it's not
fucking
fun,
maddening.
like with Bill Murray. It's like...
There's no wonderful Andy McDowell essence in it.
Hair.
Jesus. Okay, so they try a couple times. Weather beats them back. Their food supply is almost gone. They know they have to go get help. So finally, on December 16th, they've been there for quite some time. They decide the 15 strongest people that aren't slowly wasting away. People were eating shoelaces, and they're giving the children animal bones to like.
Oh man!
Yeah, bad news. So they make their own snowshoes, and they're like, "We can do it!" And they go out to try to get to fucking Sutter's Fort. So, to get help. So they thought they were going to reach by their, maps or whatever. They thought they'd reach California in 6 days. Oh, also they named themselves, because I guess they had to just name their parties always. Okay. So just to keep it upbeat and positive, they named their party the Forlorn Hope.
Oh man.
People, they're like walking up, and then people are like shutting their curtains, like, it's such a bummer. I do not want to hang out with them. Ugh. So they think it's going to take 6 days.
And it does, right?
No. Oh, shit. Cut to 2 weeks later, provisions have run out. Several members of the party have gone snowblind. Ooh. They're all exhausted. And then on Christmas Day, a blizzard hits. And they're out in the middle of nowhere. They have no shelter.
Come on, Santa. Get it together. Not cool.
I wish for more shoelaces to chew on. It's so bad, they're caught out in the snow. They make a ring, they take their blankets, and they put their blankets over themselves like fucking children in a fort while the snow falls on them.
What a bummer.
It is bad news. So, also, I hate being cold so fucking much. It makes me so mad. Anyhow.
We're having fun here. In this
we love it so much. Love it here. I like being inside when it's cold outside. Yeah. It makes me feel superior.
But not in a blizzard outside.
No. You don't want to touch it. So they decide in the night 8 people die. Oh man! From that. So they decide. Oh no, sorry. Before 8 people die, this group, the Forlorn Lovers, they decide they're going to kill somebody for food. Oh. So they have everybody draw lots, and the one guy that gets the short lot, nobody can bring themselves to kill him. Aww. So then they're like, forget it. And then another snowstorm hits. That's when the 8 people die. And then they're like,
well, dinner's served.
Exactly right. It's in there, girl.
I stole it from you, though. You had a minute. I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. Dinner is served. Then I'm going to own it.
Okay.
It's hot.
I feel my head.
No, shit.
Crazy. Okay. You look at your hand. I don't have oily skin. Okay. So yes, they turn to cannibalism. From the people who died in the night, they remove the meat from the bodies. Oh. They eat it all while weeping and turned away from each other. Oh, as you do with cannibalism. It's not like, oh my God, did you see that fucking tree? The leaves out here are nuts. We have to come back next fall. These leaves.
Oh, what a bummer. I've seen the movie Alive. I know what it's like.
That movie... When it starts, I'm like, I can't do this. And then an hour and a half later, I'm like, we've done it.
Why did I get to watch that when I was 11? That was a fucking mistake.
Because you need to know that a plane could always crash.
Well, I'm never afraid. I don't need all of the Xanax on planes now. That's why.
That's why.
That and La Bamba, I was like, fuck no, I'm not flying when I was a little kid.
That was a surprise ending in La Bamba. I didn't see it coming as a kid. He was so beautiful and he had so much to give. Mm-hmm. Okay. Listen.
Look.
They cut up the bodies and package it, obviously, because they still need to keep eating. Mm-hmm. But they Label the packaging so no one eats their relative. Sorry, it's just a fact.
I mean, great. I'm glad. That's awesome. But
Still,
don't.
come on.
Let's not.
So,
Are you okay?
yes, I'm going to make this. If they can make it, I can. Oh, wait, they didn't make it. Fuck. They had cannibalized 7 of their 8 dead. They thought the trip would take 6 days. It took them 33. They finally arrive at Johnson's Ranch on January 17th, 1847.
Hey, fucking men.
It's 5 women and 2 men. Okay. So the news of what's going on with the... Thank you.
She's glad the men died and not the women, I think. I'm not fucking kidding. It's like, they're all bummed.
They're all, can we make you guys some dinner? We're here. Guess we'll go cook now. We're starving to death.
And that's the day feminism started.
Don't cheer for that. Okay. So the word of how insane it's gotten gets back to Sutter's Fort, and a rescue party gets sent out. It takes the soldiers 18 days. This is also the frustrating part of doing this research. Everything takes 18 days, and it's fucking infuriating. So you think like, oh, the rescue party, and it's like, it's a month away.
Yeah.
So one of the rescuers recalls when they arrived at the Truckee Lake encampment. He said, at sunset, we crossed Truckee Lake on the ice. We came to the spot where we had been told we should find the emigrants with an E. We looked all around, but no living thing except ourselves was in sight. We raised a loud hello, and then we saw a woman emerge from a hole in the snow. She had long, black, wet hair hanging down in front of her face and a wet nightgown on. She was whispering something. As we approached her, several others made their appearance in the manner coming out of the snow. They were gaunt with famine, and I never can forget the horrible, ghastly sight they presented. The first woman spoke in a hollow voice, very much agitated, and said, "Are you men from California, or do you come from heaven?"
Oh, honey.
I'm sorry about that acting. That ruined it. Isn't that horrifying? And then they started scratching at his skin. Sorry. So they're all on the verge of death. They had started eating, so they had covered their roofs in animal hides. They had started eating the animal hides off the roofs because there was no food. They were fighting over the animal hides.
Like cotton fucking candy. Oh, that's creepy.
It's not good because you're just chewing and chewing. Babies were being fed ice melt mixed with a pinch of flour. That's all they got to have. I told you about the children and the shoelaces and the animal bones. 11 people were dead from starvation, and there was evidence at cannibalism at this camp too. They started calling it starvation camp.
They got even lower than the original depressing name.
Yes,
Now
exactly. They're like, oh, the forlorn bum outs? Hold on, we can beat this. In mid-February, John Sutter, who was the proprietor of Sutter's Fort, and Captain Edward Kern, the temporary commander, offered $3 a day to anyone who would join a rescue party and go help. So between February 21st and April 17th of 1847, they sent 4 relief parties to the Donner Party encampment. Starved camp. Now, it seems like good news. Like this, when I got to this part in my story, I was like, I'm pretty much done, and I went and had high tea downstairs. But it turned out when I got back that this was like when even more of the pain started, because of course there was only a certain amount of people that were in these rescue parties, but there were I think over 80, almost 90 people altogether, less a couple that had died so far. And so it was again this thing of they're rescuing. Are you strong enough to even leave? So they would leave, they would start up the mountain, the snow would hit, and they would fucking have to come back to starvation camp.
Fuck.
Yeah. So, the first relief party, to get across the pass had 23 members, that were strong enough to get out. 2 died during the journey. 2 went back. They couldn't take it. The second relief party arrived on March 1st. They found significant evidence of cannibalism. I think that was from up there too. Oh no,
It's probably all over the place.
It's a sprinkling of cannibalism all around the mountain.
Yeah.
Here and there. The second relief left with 17 survivors on March 3rd. A blizzard strikes on March 5th. It lasts 2 days. 2 people die. Most of them return to starvation camp.
Oh, what a bummer to be like, well, you know, it's a better option. Let's go back to fucking.
Let's go to Chicago in one of those hotels. Oh, sorry. I've been saying starvation camp. It's starved camp. Is that why you guys are so mad? Okay. They try again in mid-March and they're forced to return yet again. When another blizzard hits, by the time the third relief party arrives on March 12th, more survivors had died and been cannibalized. And when they left 2 days later, they only take 4 survivors with them. 5 people stay behind, including George Donner and his wife Tasman, and a man named Louis Kesselberg. Near the end of that month, George Donner dies. His wife dies, I think, a day or 2 later.
Shit.
And then when the fourth relief arrives on April 17th, Louis Kesselberg is the only person alive, and he is surrounded by half-eaten corpses. Mm-hmm. Is that true? I like to think so. So horrifying. So he was the last member of the Donner Party to reach Sutter's Fort, and he got there on April 29th, 1847. In June of 1847, when the army fucking gets there to like figure out what happened, and it takes that long because the snow was so bad on the pass. They get there, they gather up all of the cannibalized remains, put them into the remaining cabin, and they burn to the ground.
Fuck.
So 89 people were in the Donner Party. Of those, 41 died, 48 survived. None of the Donner adults lived. But James Reed, who was the guy that started out with them, and at a certain, I didn't put this in, but it's very detailed, but basically at one point early on, he gets into a fight with a guy and stabs him to death, gets ostracized from the group. And then he's like, tells his wife and kids, I'll meet you in California. And he fucking bails out. And then he comes back around, and he was in the second relief party that came to rescue people. And most of the Reeds lived.
Wow.
So don't fucking worry about him.
Okay.
They did great. It's the guy's name was Patrick Breen. I highly recommend you go online and read Patrick Breen's diary of total fucking starvation insanity, where every day is clean and crisp and beautiful. And he's just a little bit more starving. All right. That's the Donner Party, everybody.
Oh man, that is harrowing. Harrowing.
Come on.
Great job.
What a thing.
Great read.
What a thing to have gone through.
Truly.
All right. And then now we're going to give you a little hometown from our London show from May 12th, 2018.
That's right. It was from the Hammersmith Apollo. Check it out. It's a good one.
Boom. Boop. Do we have time for a very quick hometown?
Yes.
Whoever.
Did our bracelets come? Okay, good. I'm going to tell you the rules really, really quick of a hometown. You may have heard these before, but I'll say it for the people who've never listened to our podcast. God bless your souls. I'm so sorry about everything that's happened tonight. So this is the part where we are going to call somebody up to tell their hometown murder. Now, listen. You're going to want to tell it in a concise, clear, quick manner. You have to remember that if you get picked, everyone who didn't get picked hates your guts. So they're not going to watch you like shout out your family and do a bunch of shit. Just come up and tell it. It really needs to have an ending. That's a key to all storytelling.
That's
beginning,
a new
middle,
rule.
end.
Yep.
Don't leave us hanging. Don't tell us how confused and upset everyone was that they never got an answer, because then we'll be mad at you. Because then we'll be confused and upset. You can't be so drunk that you can't follow your own storyline. We've had that one before, and it's funny and charming, but also boring as fuck. So you can be super buzzed, but as long as you can power through it and, hold your own line of logic, that's key. And I think that's
Local.
it, right?
Local. It should be local.
Oh, yeah. Don't bring some Arizona shit up here. No one wants to hear that. We want a fucking London murder or story, whatever you have.
Close by, yeah.
Georgia will pick the person
I'm on
at
a roll,
random
so
right now.
Don't fuck this up, everyone.
Pick them off. Pick them off.
No.
Vince Averill, everybody.
What are you pointing at? Oh, yeah.
There he is.
He looks like your prince, doesn't he, kind of? Hi, come here. Come here.
Here, come over here.
It's scary, I know. Hi.
Not expect you to leave it. What's your name?
Hi, Alice. Come here.
Here, you center up and do a nice stage picture.
She did the classic, me? Look around. I was like, yeah, you.
Could it be me? Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Rotherham, which is in the north of England.
Is it anywhere near where they shoot the television show Vera, which I love?
And it's a bit further north, Vera.
Is it a bit further? Okay.
But I'm going to break one rule you just said.
Uh-oh.
It's from Rotherham.
It's
My murder.
It's from what?
Rotherham's where the
from
crime
where
is.
you're from.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
no, that's fine.
So,
That's fine.
And it's not a murder, but it is a pretty bad one that I'm sure you guys will like.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So, it's the Rotherham shoe rapist.
Oh.
So, I never knew about this. I saw it on a documentary last year, which was pretty weird because it's like where we live. So in the 80s, there was a rapist. He was getting women on their way home from nights out because in the north we just walk home. We don't get taxis.
Oh.
And, he was getting women when they were walking home through parks and stuff like that, and he was stealing their shoes after he raped them.
What?
So this guy did it for about 6 years, and then he just disappeared off the face of the earth.
Ugh.
There was a young junior detective at the time. She was called Sue Hickman. Only woman's name I can remember out of the entire story. Sue was an absolute, she got this. And when she finally made detective in the early 2000s, she looked at quite what's going off now with the Golden State Killer. She decided to look into familial DNA.
Yeah.
But in the UK, you can get your DNA took for pretty much anything now if you commit a crime.
Cool.
Oh. She got some hits, 3,000. She spent 4 years. She got it down to 6 people that she thought were related to him.
How many years?
About 4 or 5 it was, yeah?
It took her that long?
Yes, she was only doing it part-time whilst doing, crimes that were happening. Rotherham's pretty rough. And
She's multitasking.
Oh, she was got this.
She's
She
getting
got
it all
this.
covered. Okay.
And she was on number 3 of her list. This lady was arrested for drink driving, and she gave her DNA. And when they did the test, she said, "Do you have any brothers?" She said, "Yeah, I've got a brother, but I don't talk to him anymore." She says, "All right, well, try and get me some information on that," and left. Immediately after she left, the lady clearly lied. She rang her brother, and she told him that she just had this lady here talking about some rapes. He put the phone down. Within minutes, the police were called. There was a man trying to kill himself in Rotherham. By the time they got there,
She loves that part of the story. She fucking loves it.
well, he wasn't very good at it. His son found it, stopped it. He was an adult, he's fine. So he got arrested. Well, the police were there. They thought he was pretty weird. They took him to the hospital and they kept an officer with him. There was this guy was just your regular PC, and he said something's weird about this guy. He was muttering a lot of stuff, and he arrested him for a crime that he did not know had happened. He said, I think it happened in the 80s. I think you raped somebody, and I think there was a victim. And he just arrested him for that. When they took him down to the police station, he confessed to everything. But this is where it gets weird. They went to his place of work. He worked there since he was 18. They pulled up the floorboards and they found 126 pairs of shoes.
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Ew, wait, sorry, where did he work?
He worked at a printing factory in Rotherham.
Fuck!
Yes, it's what we're all like, right? Just out there in the Shire, no one knows what you're doing. But, so I'm gonna end it on a high, and then it's just gonna go low at the end. So sorry about that.
Okay.
So he got convicted. He pled guilty. The judge, which is pretty big for the UK, he gave him life in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's that high. Then it's going to come back down low.
Okay.
In the early 2000s, he was overturned because it's England and we believe in getting people better. They can leave prison again, and it's probably not everybody should get that. And it was overturned, and they let him go in 2006. And he's probably still in Rotherham. And
Oh my God.
but that's the Rotherham shoemaker.
He's out right now. You guys give it up for Alice.
You killed it.
That was a real fucking roller coaster. Amazing.
All right. Great hometown. That's how you do it.
Guys.
You guys.
This will be our I think our last personally recorded show for the year until we see you in 2021.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay. Let's all be there. Let's wear a great outfit. Let's put on the shoes we haven't worn in a year.
I think everybody make a list of the things you're grateful for.
Yeah.
Get into that place. And if you have something to spare, try to figure out a way to give it to people who don't, because there are people that are going through really tough times these days.
Yeah.
What this fucking government is doing to people is a crime.
Yep.
And don't forget your food banks. And many of you have not, because when we did our Stay Sexy mask fundraiser, we raised $35,791 for feedingamerica.org, which is you guys buying those masks. You guys raised that money.
That is amazing.
So thank you so much. That is a Murderinos taking action. And it means so much because people really need help these days.
Yeah.
And keep it in mind, anywhere you can spread a little joy or give people some support or just let people merge in front of you or whatever. Like, honestly, it's tough times.
Yes, for sure. And that's an incredible amount of money raised.
It's
for
so
such a
much
great cause.
money.
I'm blown away by everyone's generosity. And then also for the MFM logo pin that we were giving all the funds to the LGBTQ Freedom Fund, we raised over $22,000 for the LGBTQ Freedom Fund, which is fucking incredible. We are just blown away by everyone's generosity and how incredible that is. So thank you guys.
Our listenership really get stuff done when they come together.
That's
and
right.
all your Murderino, your subgroups, Murderinos city by city, you guys, you get together, you take action, you support each other and you help other people. It's really a beautiful thing to say. There's nothing more touching to me. There's nothing more validating or like rewarding to me about the fact that we started this podcast, honestly, than when we find stuff like that out, that people raise money or they go out and volunteer or do stuff. There's this really beautiful activist element to people listening to this podcast that has nothing to do with us. It's you guys doing it.
It's like you show up for people in need. And we're so happy to facilitate that, but we are blown away. I mean, it's you guys and we appreciate it so much. We love being the face of it, but you guys are the body. And
yeah, you've done very beautiful work this year. And even the little things, if you couldn't give money because you're broke yourself, just stay positive and stay strong.
Call
and also
a friend, reach out.
Yeah. Reach out. Make sure you're talking to people. Make sure that you are communicating with people. Don't get lonely and don't stay in your own head. That's crucial at times like this.
Definitely.
And remember that we love you and we're grateful for you, and stay sexy.
And don't get murdered. Goodbye.
2020.
Here, Elvis, do you want a cookie? Want a cookie? Okay. That's the positive. That's okay. Elvis, a cookie?
The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why there's Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's US-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, what if it turns out you don't like it or need it? But they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye.
Vacation planning should feel like a breeze, not a deep dive into countless travel sites searching for the best deal.
With Cheap Caribbean's Budget Beach Finder, you can search every destination and every date all in one search.
You'll save time and money with the Budget Beach Finder.
Say goodbye to endless scrolling and tab hopping and hello to Budget Beach Bliss at your fingertips.
Go to cheapcaribbean.com to try out the Budget Beach Finder and see just how stress-free vacation planning should be.
Goodbye. Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye.